Fernando, congratulations on another new world champion for you. Obviously, with Espinosa beating Robeisy Ramirez this weekend. Talk about an exciting fight of the year contender. You've had a few days to think about it now. What's your reaction to that fight?
Well, it's this 2023 has been a sensational year because I'm involved in the three biggest the three fights that they are mentioning for fight of the year. One is the Revanchenko Munguia, one is the Nery against
Hovhannisyan.
yes, and the other one is this one. So I'm very proud to be in three fights that they are mentioned could be they got the potential to be fight of the year, and my reaction is like what a heart of Espinosa. He was set in his mind that he was gonna win the title, and honestly, I feel very good, very honored to be involved with him because he was 21-0, now he's 22-0 with 18 knockouts. He's a fighter, and nobody have seen him, and everybody was expecting an easy fight for Ramirez. And Ramirez, two-time gold medalist, and look what he did.
Mm-hmm. You have a lot of affiliations with a lot of promoters. What is next for Espinosa? What do you want to do with him right off the get-go next year?
Well, first of all, I would like for him to enjoy this month of December and enjoy his title, his daughter, and his family, and celebrate and believe me, he doesn't believe that he's a world champion now. He calls me like yesterday. He was calling me. It's been 2 days. I don't believe it. And I said, well, start believing it. I feel like he's a super kid. He's got a lot of charisma, and I think he's gonna get a lot of good things from Mexico for the boxing world.
You mentioned being a part of the three potential fights of the year this year. That's a nice feather in your cap.
Yes.
We also saw Emanuel Navarrete have one of the performances of the year
Yes.
against Oscar Valdez. He's coming off a hand injury, but the way he described it, it sounded like it was a minor injury, and he'll be back soon. What's next for Emanuel Navarrete?
Well, right now, I believe that I need to talk to Top Rank and see what's in their plans. But Navarrete is a story like very similar of the one that Espinosa's got. Remember, he fought
Isaac Dogbe.
Yes, Isaac Dogbe when he was almost unbeatable, and he surprised him in New York, and after that he's been writing a great story. Hopefully Espinosa can do the same thing, but Navarrete for sure he's gonna have big fights in the 2034.
Another fighter that you're trying to bring back to world championship status, Luis Nery.
Yes.
I know he's a very interested observer in Naoya Inoue's next fight. What's next for Luis Nery?
Well, if Inoue does good, for sure we probably will meet Inoue in May. So honestly, I feel very confident in this fight. He's a very good fighter, and I really believe that Nery is one of the best fighters, if not the best 122 pound.
Do you think Inoue will wait for Nery, or do you think he'll vacate and just move up to 126?
I think he will wait for Nery.
Do you think there's a little bit of bad blood considering how?
For the Japan situation that Nery got, I think he waits for Nery, and I believe Nery wins this fight.
Mm-hmm. Another champion you're promoting, perhaps a future Hall of Fame fighter, Juan Francisco Estrada. He's been inactive this year. A lot of people want to see him fight, maybe even Chocolatito a fourth time.
A fourth, and it will be great. Both guys know each other so good that they bring us the best of them always. I think he's gonna be back at the beginning of the year, probably in Mexico, one fight, and then we're looking forward to make a big announcement. Hopefully, we can make a big announcement, probably against a Japanese fighter or something.
Mm-hmm. Is there a potential of ever a fourth Chocolatito fight?
He's you suggested. I hope everybody follows that. I would love to see that again.
Definitely a great fighter. And again, another fighter you're trying to bring up back to a world title contention, Miguel Berchelt. He had a tune-up fight in his last one. I know he has plans to bounce back again in 2024. What can we expect from Miguel Berchelt?
The most important thing of Berchelt is that he rests after his 2 losses. He rests a lot, and now he came back with a victory, and he's very healthy. And that's very good, and I feel very good about it. I feel very, very good about it, and I want to give him one more fight before going into the world-class fighters.
And I know there's a lot of mutual respect between you and Canelo Alvarez's team.
Yes.
That's been communicated several times throughout the years. But Jaime, at this age of his career, he's also fighting an opponent Canelo fought just earlier this year.
Yes.
Granted, I think Canelo was probably taking that fight more like a tune-up fight rather than to see how Jaime is progressing along in his career. But what does that mean for Jaime, the fact that he's taking on a common opponent that Canelo just fought this year?
Well, it's one of the things that you can see. It's very different when they step in front of Canelo. He's a sensational fighter. He's been proving himself. Like you said, I have a lot of respect for him, and probably they don't throw as much as punches because they know they can be counter punch and be knocked out. And with Jaime, he's not gonna have many respect rider, and I think it's gonna be a dog fight. It's gonna be like a good fight. And we believe to give the people the best of Jaime, and this is one of the fighters that they can see that Jaime is in the level of any fighter in the 168 pounds.
And of course, with the addition of Freddie Roach as his new coach in his corner, why do you believe the change in coaches was necessary?
Well, we are very happy with Eric Morales, but Eric Morales is in politics. He's running for mayor in Tijuana, and of course, Eric didn't have the time. This sport is very jealous. You need to be 100% or don't be in the sport. And I think Freddie is a dedicated trainer. He's always in wild card. You can see him at any time in wild card, and that's very good.
Another new Mexican star for Freddie Roach to train. I'm pretty sure it'll be a great new marriage between fighter and coach. Looking forward to January 27 with Jaime Munguia versus John Ryder. Fernando, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.